My name is Kimberly. I am the founder of Passports Beyond Borders. I am also a wife and a stay-at-home mom of one, and we live in Malaysia. We've been in Malaysia for close to 3 years. We moved over to Malaysia from Dubai when my husband's company transferred him to Malaysia, to the finance center in Malaysia. I am Cameroonian. My family is Cameroonian. In 2018, we had the opportunity to travel a lot. And while we were away, like out of Malaysia, I encountered, or circumstances actually pushed me to the wall to start this. I'll tell you the story. So when we were in the US visiting, I met a lady after church. She walked up to me and told me about the fact that a guy from Malaysia wanted to marry her daughter. And she was very concerned because she's heard about love scams and all the things centered around Africans in Malaysia. So she was very genuinely concerned about her daughter's future, and whoever she has to deal with, knowing that Africans in Malaysia were painted a certain way. So I had to tell her that no, as a matter of fact, it's very true, but you have to understand that that's not the whole truth. There are a different set of people and you cannot just generalize. And I didn't know at the time, I didn't really know how to help her. I started doing some research about the Africans here and there was really not much information. I saw the stories of people getting arrested for drugs and scams and all those things. Yeah, so that was the only information online. Coming from Malaysia, I've never really met any of those people, and all the people in my circle are really genuine people. So I was thinking about how to help them. And then when I came back, still on that same trip, on return, there was this passenger at the airport who tried to show me away from the expat queue, because he was looking like he was of Western origin. So and we were all headed to the expat lane, at the immigration. So he tried to redirect me to the other side, like I didn't qualify to be on that express, on that expat queue. So I was really offended. When I got back again, I started researching. I went to some expat platforms. I saw lots of expatriate stories. There was really nothing about Africans. The only Africans that were available online were South Africans, and the people who told their stories were majority white South Africans. So there was really no representation of the other part of Africa, on the expat platform. So I was like, Africans are also expats because the people in my circle are expatriates. So then I tried to join a platform, one of the expat, communities, and I got rejected for some reason. I really cannot understand why. There was really no explanation to why I got rejected. I'm not sure what their policies are. I was like, okay, this is the height of it. Something has to be done about this whole expat thing. So I started thinking about how to start a blog and how to start a platform, and then I came up with this really silly name. It was titled Black and Fearless. So I started writing, but looking at the platform, I knew people really wouldn't take me seriously. So I came up with Passports Beyond Borders because they're basically stories of people who are living beyond their borders. When we hit our first 10,000 views on the platform, and I was writing a message, I mentioned that within the next 5 years, I hope that PBB will become a globally recognized company. That was really something bold to say, but I put it out there and it got my heart really beating. We want to be known as a company that provides very, very vital and correct information to people who are hoping to live in, for example, Malaysia, where we started. We want to provide information to cater for a certain group of people who are not very represented in the online spaces. We also hope to be able to connect talents to opportunities, which is very important, because if you're moving to another country, you want to be able to get something, something credible, at the most minimal cost. So why am I saying that? Because we used to live in Dubai, and I saw the way people were getting exploited for the menial job. So you have to pay a commission, which is like twice your salary for the next 2 months, So people were really getting exploited, and families were in so much pain. And that really, I took that at heart, because it was very painful to many people. So I just wanted to be able to help people get, like, you know, the right stuff the right way. One of the main goals of PBB is about changing the narrative of Africans in Malaysia. I have a friend who got asked at the airport in Nigeria. She was asked, like, how many kidneys have you sold? Yes, because people think that, you know, you come here.
I've come across questions like that.
Exactly. We need to change this narrative. We need to say that there are people here who are earning honestly, who are working hard and contributing not only to their families but to the country as a whole. You understand? So PBB is about bringing those people together, not only to network, but to tell the world that, you know, look, you can make it also here if you're very determined. It's not only about coming to involve yourself in the negative things, but you can also struggle through the stories. You know, you saw the experiences of the people. Yeah, you can also struggle and come up with something for yourself and make a name for yourself here. It may be hard, but I mean, the journey is always very hard, but you need to be persistent, you know. So it's about encouraging people. That award was about recognizing and also encouraging those people out there to know that, okay, there's a platform like this that is geared towards changing the narrative of the Africans here who are known for the wrong thing. As the founder, I've encountered so many obstacles, you know, in the course of this journey. It's been 1 year. PBB was launched 1 year ago, and you can imagine, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So what does that mean? It means I have to stay at home to do the work I do, and that also involves the fact that I have to be able to plan my schedule accordingly. I have a child who is very, very demanding, you know, so I can only work during the late hours, and that of course is a challenge. In fact, I have a really, really wonderful team, and they're Nigerians, of course, they're students here. So I work with Vincent and Felicity, who have been so much great support over the past 1 year. On my own, I don't think I would have done it this far, because, you know, there's a saying that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go with people. I feel like I was rewarded for all my hard work. You know, it's been lots and lots and lots of effort put in, especially in the beginning. I got the award because, first, I am a mom, and the goal behind it was also to encourage other young girls and mothers out there who feel like their own has ended, you know, staying at home, you know. But, you know, we live in an age where being at home, we can still be able to accomplish anything because we have the internet. We are in the information age. So to make an impact, you just need to contribute and add information value to the world. From the name alone, Passports Beyond Borders, I wasn't crazy when I thought about that name, because I knew that we were going to eventually leave. But, you know, the way things have been set up, you know, I have friends and a team who are here to continue what we have started over the past 1 year. I would continue what I've been doing in Malaysia from anywhere in the world, and then I would carry on, you know, expanding PBB beyond Malaysia, you know, to other places. So like I mentioned, we hope to become a globally recognized company.